No, 71.
Unfocused.
Yo, we're back.
Yes, we are back.
I'm AJ Twist.
I'm T.
Episode 272.
Yeah, of Unfocused Podcast. And this is the Lombre episode.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Lombre, believe it or not, is the jolly Pokemon. Bet you wouldn't see that shit coming.
No.
That motherfucker does not look jolly at all.
So if he's jolly, that means he has good attack or good speed, and low special attack. I
mean,
believe.
Is that some kind of irony? This fool looks really fucking pissed.
Well, I know, right?
Is that supposed to be some kind of like sick irony? Like that he's the jolly Pokemon? Like
maybe it is.
It's not even just his general mood. That's the type of Pokemon he is.
His next evolution is jolly as hell, though. So that's probably what it's going to be. He's leading you. It's foreshadowing.
So it's bubbling jolliness. It's coming. It's coming. Okay, right. Fair enough. This is the podcast where we talk about anime, video games, comics, movies, all that stuff.
Yep, and we're live on
Twitch.tv.
I was about to say JTV right now.
Flashback.
I know, because that JTV song that we just played. Yeah, we're live on Twitch.tv/Collision28. Or perhaps you're watching this afterward, not live, on YouTube.com/Unfocused Podcast. But yeah, this is Unfocused Podcast.
Yeah.
And we like to start off the show with some Unfocused weeks.
Yeah. Should I kick it off this time?
Go for it.
Yeah, we were actually blessed. Oh, I think we showed you last week that, I got a new PS4 from a friend of ours.
Right.
We were blessed after our battle to get the two things that started this podcast, a puzzle game and a fighting game from one of our friends. We got Tetris Effect and Sam Show, the new one.
Yeah, shout out to Tai Chi.
Thank you, Tai Chi. We appreciate it. Maybe we'll break out some Sam Show after the podcast, if AJ got time. Tetris Effect, I'm really interested in playing this shit. I don't know too much about it. I just want to play.
It's the guy that did Luminous. Yeah, got his chance to make a Tetris game.
Got his hands on it.
Yeah,
I'm pretty excited for that alone because Luminous is like one of the best puzzle games since Tetris, so it's perfect.
Yeah, they did an experiment with that game when it first came out because it was kind of meant to be played in VR mode. So you had the headset on and shit, so you're just immersed in fucking Tetris. And one of the like high-end Tetris players that does world events and all that, and he has like world records or whatever, and one of the head champions in Tetris played it, and he got the highest score he's ever able to make ever in the VR mode. He said he was just so immersed in it that he could just there was no distractions at all around him, so he could just focus so hard on it and just end up getting a bigger sure than ever before or some shit like that.
Sure, it wasn't just too easy.
Or maybe it's that. I don't know. But
I'm just being an asshole. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, so Tetris Effect, I'm interested in playing that. Things I have been doing, reading through X-Men Messiah Complex. Sorry I'm so slow on that one. That book is fucking thick. I've been trying to
with two C's.
With two C's, bro. I'm I think I have two chapters left in it. Jesus. I mean, it's really good. I'm not complaining. I almost don't want it to end, but I'm just surprised that I keep turning pages and there's still a lot left. Goddamn. But yeah, that's been really good.
And you get to the end, it's continues in issue 2 or some shit like that.
Yeah, some shit like that. I'd be so mad. But yeah, that. Also, I've been playing some Splatoon, like always. Yeah, I think I was telling AJ last time. I ended up getting a gang of perfect items because I started playing around with things and figuring out what I needed and what I have. And after a while, it just starts to make sense with all the chunks you've built up, like what you can get away with, and
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I want to go and do that shit too.
Yeah, I guarantee when you start looking at it and start looking at what items you already have that have 2 slots, you're just gonna start making perfect items all quick.
I need more chunks, so I know that I don't have a lot.
Yeah. Shit. Let me know when you want a salmon run, bro. I never do it. Let's do it. Let me know. Other things. Oh yeah, I've been playing a lot of Soul Calibur. Been playing some Cassandra stuff.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Otherwise.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, go on.
What else? I think that's about it. Oh, it's crazy. I wanted to go to a drive-in movie theater, but I didn't make it because New Mutants came out, and I want to go see it. Yeah, I heard it's not great, but I don't care. I want to see it anyway. It's too much hype for me not to see it at this point, So,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting to find a good drive-in to go check that out at. I think that's basically it for my Unfocused week.
Are there any around here to drive-ins?
It's a good 30 to 40 minute drive away from here. So it's not close.
There's this one I keep passing by, but they only seem to have a single screen. It's over in Woodland Hills on like Burbank and Canoga or Oxford
Really?
and Canoga. Yeah, right on Canoga. Like down the street from the Fry's Electronics. There's a big parking lot there. It has one screen up there. I think it's called like Cineplus something.
Wow, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, but I only see one screen there. So it's like someone just threw it up there and it's like, I don't know, guess waiting to put something there. I don't know. So I don't know.
Maybe they're building one.
That. Maybe
that's
building
AMC.
It. I don't know.
They're right there near that place.
Oh yeah, they are there in the street. That's true.
Yeah. Anyway, go ahead. So, all right, what else?
My own focus week.
Oh wait, yeah, I guess that's it for my
Yeah,
focus.
done?
Was there
All
anything
right.
else? No. All right, AJ, go for it.
All right, so I'm looking for surprise motherfucker, but I don't know where it is. I have no clue where that fucking clip is. So I been playing a lot of nothing really. Oh, I played more of that train game, that collecting the stars shit. That's just fucking fun. So it's one of those cool puzzle games again. Make a train set to collect some stars, and the less tracks you use, the better your score. I just now I'm at that point now where I'm like more further into the puzzles that like the simple shit I do is not enough to get a full score. I was like, fuck, what am I missing? Like, how can I make this any easier? So that's kind of fun. What's crazy too is like I made this one thing where like I had all the trains going the same way, but then I had to split them off to different areas just to collect certain stars so they don't crash into each other and then bring them back at the same time. So I'm over there flipping all these fucking train switches to make the trains like switch off. So it's kind of crazy now. Been playing that, and that called, what was that game called? Mini Trains on the Switch. Also Animal Crossing. So in Animal Crossing, I forgot that I've been working on this, but when you build your house, you start off with one little room, and then you gotta pay it off. And once you pay it off, Tom Nook's like, oh, since you paid it off, we can expand now. You can add an extra room if you want. Would you like to do that? I'm like, yeah, sure.
Trying to put your ass back in debt.
And the next day, he's like, all right, that's gonna now that it's all done, you owe this much money now. It's like, oh, you don't have the money? All right, well. All right, I guess just pay me this whenever you can, And so every time
there you are again, right?
Yeah, exactly. So every time you expand, he tells you, okay, this is how much you owe. Oh, you don't have the money? All right, well, you can pay me back. We have a loan for you and all that shit, right? So that always happens. So what I'm trying to do right now is get enough money to pay off this new expansion and my next one. So I'm like just slowly just building up money. So second to last expansion that I have right now is like 100,000 million. It's 1 million. Shit, it's fucking 1 million bells. The next upgrade is 2 million bells. So I'm trying to get 3 million right now.
Oh shit!
And I'm like 500,000 away from getting the amount I needed to cover both prices of both upgrades. So what I want to do is pay off one, get the expansion, and the next day when that one's done, he can be like, oh, you have the money. I want to see if he has a different expression for having the money at that point, because most people don't have the money, to pay off the second upgrade. So I want to see if that's a thing or if there's anything different if you actually have the money to pay off the second upgrade. So that's what I'm collecting money for. I'm not sure if anyone's done it before or not, but that's what I'm kind of working on right now. And then aside from that, Carla's been doing everything else for me.
Oh, didn't they start doing some fall stuff lately too?
Yeah, which I'll talk about later in some news.
Okay.
And then also, so the other day I left to go to work early because I figured I had to do some shit. And I was hungry. I wanted to go find food and all that. And I figured it was going to take me forever. And actually did not take me long at all to do all those things. And I had like an extra 3 hours to kill. I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? I don't want to go home, because then I'm going to have to leave anyways. So I'm like, oh, let's go grab some comics. Like, wait, I'm fucking too far away from my spot. Oh, let's go check out that spot T told me about.
Oh, you tried it out?
Yeah, so I actually went to Collector's Paradise.
Oh, what'd you think?
It was pretty nice, and I went looking around for the things that I wanted to get, and I found the Power Ranger shit that I wanted.
Oh shit, they had so much shit you wanted, huh?
Yeah, so I got the next 2 issues that I wanted. They had more there, but I just bought 2 of them to keep me busy for now. Yeah. And as you can see here, we got that Lord Draco on the cover right here, right?
Yeah.
So I think this is where that whole thing starts to start up right here. And then,
ooh, that second cover looks hard.
Yeah, so I guess he ends up joining the team at some point because there's no Green Ranger right now. He's right there chilling. Dragons are right there. Yeah, I know. I guess it's like a spoiler from this cover, so I'm just saying.
Yeah. Huh, interesting.
And then they also had Usagi Yojimbo, the Color Classics over there too. So I picked up the next 2 issues, 5 and 6.
How many you got left now?
I don't know. I'm not sure how many there are in the series. That's a good question. I'll find out someday.
I'm glad they did have. I was sure I saw them there, so I'm glad they did have it.
Yeah. So I picked that up, and then I was about to just take those 2 and leave. Right. I was about to bounce. There's some other people walking around in there, looking at shit, And then one of the girls like shouted to like the guy she was with there, and she was like, "Yo, they have Archie comic series." Like, "Oh, Archie, that's classic shit." And what clicked in my mind? Sonic the Hedgehog Archie series. Like, oh, let's see if they have any shit here.
Oh shit!
And
I never even looked.
They do, and they had some shit that I've been looking for too. So they have the Sonic the Hedgehog archives.
You got them all now.
So I got 4 of them. And this is all. Wait. This is pretty much all they had. I think there might be more than this though.
Wait, so how many do you have in total now?
17, because there's 17 volumes. Shit. I have up to volume 17 now, and this is volume 17. But this only gets up to issue like 80 something, which is still not like where I'm at. Oh, what the fuck? He comes to. This is only fucking issue 63. This is still not up to where I want to be. Damn. I need to get up to like 100 something, because the single comic series that I have is like the earliest one is like 113 or something like that. So I'm like halfway there. This is only 63 right here. So fuck, I hope they have more than this. I gotta find more than this too, yeah. Anyways, so I bought these 4 because this is like the highest it went up to is fucking volume 17. The Sonic Archives, by the way, this is the original Archie series, and there's a collaboration of the trades pretty much of it. So yeah, this covers from the beginning, which I have issue 1, which is issue number 1 through like 4 or 5 or some shit and so on. What kind of sucks though is like what I have too at home, or not what I did at home, but on my phone, on my spreadsheet shit, I made a whole list of all the comics I have. So in case I go to a place that has comics and I'm looking through shit and I find shit, I can reference my spreadsheet that I have to make sure I don't rebuy something or skip something that I need.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart.
And so I have on there my Sonic Archive stuff. And I looked it up real quick and like, oh, let me pull this shit up. And I was like, okay, what's the last one I have? I'm like, okay, 13, cool. So I bought 14, 15, 16, and 17, right? I come home, put it next to my collection, but what do I have at the end of my collection? Number 14. I was like, what the fuck? I never updated my spreadsheet. So update your shit, guys. So I end up I have 2 copies of volume 14 now, which is kind of a drag because now I spent $8 on that shit. You know what's cool? They have this special thing they do there at Collector's Paradise where if you buy one of these trades or something like that, you get like a 20% off discount on your next purchase of a trade.
Yeah.
And so because I bought fucking 6 trades right here, I have like $13 off my next fucking book now.
Yeah, I think after I bought 10 trades, I got one for free.
Yeah. So I'm about there too. So I could probably get the next Power Rangers for free, if anything.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, which is cool. So maybe I'll do that.
Hey, glad you liked it, man. I thought you'd like that spot.
Yeah, it was cool. And they have also, like, Magic the Gathering. I saw a spot in the back there where they can have, like, card tournaments and stuff like that. So that was cool.
Did you happen to look into their shelf in the front with all the old school comic books in it?
No, I don't think I did, no. Which I probably should see if they have anything that I need there.
No, you wouldn't need those. That's like old Marvel, old DC shit. Like
which every place that has old comics is usually fucking just old Marvel and DC shit. It's fucking rare when I find Sonic. Like Sonic, like old Archie stuff. And if it is, it's like some of the later stuff that I probably already have, but never the earlier stuff. Only ones. And now it's at Frankensons recently that I find some old shit. So I gotta go look for that. But yeah, so I did that. I haven't started reading any of these yet. I was trying to finish my my Sonic second anniversary whatever thing. So I got one more side story in here to read. But the other 2 I read were kind of interesting. It was pretty cool. And then aside from that, Soul Calibur, I got the hammer back. So I am once again worthy, as I should be, with Xianghua and Sung Mina. I don't think I used Talon in the tournament this time.
No, you didn't.
So I did that. Oh yeah, also I started watching a little bit of Dot Hack since I have it now. And I've been recording it into my system. I just watched the first like 4 episodes or something.
What do you think?
It starts off kind of slow, actually.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it starts off really slow.
You don't even really know what's going on when it starts
No, you don't. You're like, I don't remember the series either, so I'm like watching it. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is this thing that floats in the air? And what's up with this cat dude again? Like, I don't remember at all right now.
Yeah.
And then Tsukasa's a fucking bitch the whole time to everyone.
Dude, hey, don't be thinking that's gonna change, bro. He's the bitch the whole series.
I don't remember.
He never even fights. The only time he ever fights for himself is in the very first episode where he fights the Skull Knight. He never fights for himself again, bro. So
that's crazy.
Just don't everybody always fights for him.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah. So been watching that. I think that's about it.
Okay, good. All right. Don't forget, you can also check us out on YouTube.com. /Collision28.
Unfocused Podcast.
Sorry, /Unfocused Podcast.
We're on Twitter at Unfocused28.
Also, Apple Music, you can, or Apple Podcasts, whatever it is. You can download us, like us, subscribe us, leave some comments.
Same thing on Google Podcasts and Stitcher and various other places, I suppose. Collision28.com.
That's the hub. And email us if you have questions, comments, things you want us to talk about at Unfocused Podcast.
Yeah, I was like, what is
gmail.com. It took me a second.
Also, we have a Discord, too. So if you want to join our Discord, collision28.com/Discord gives you a quick link to it. I made that shit last week. I was so proud of myself. All right. Are we good? You ready?
Let's do it.
Oh, yeah. I have the bunch right here.
Okay!
This is the news.
Let's do it!
The news.
Yeah!
News.
What? Let's get it!
All right. AJ, should I kick us off, AJ?
Yeah, because I don't have a lot of shit, so I'll let you start off.
Okay. Where should I start off? Okay, so Magic the Gathering, right?
Oh, wait. Should we start off with the big one?
Oh, you know what? Yeah. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get that out the way.
Yeah.
So for everyone who's a comic book fan or a nerd of anything comic related or movie related, just this week the Black Panther passed away, as in the actor Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, it was on Friday, I believe, last Friday. It was a fucking shock. He apparently passed away from cancer that he'd been battling for 4 years.
R.I.P. R.I.P. T'Challa. But apparently he's been battling it almost ever since he got the role of Black Panther,
which is a trip.
And it's crazy because those Marvel movies are very physically demanding. Like, you're not always getting a stunt double for every scene, and they have to work out to get those bodies. And you'd see him looking really skinny in other movies and in other things and in interviews sometimes. But I don't know about you, but I didn't think that much of it.
Nah. And it's like, oh, he's, pretty fit.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe he's getting ready for a role. When I saw him less muscular, I'm like, maybe he's getting ready for a role or something, Yeah. And, but yeah, he passed away.
And what's crazy, too, is that, like, not only did he not tell anybody, actually, Marvel knew.
Yeah, Marvel knew, because I think
certain people did know.
Yeah. It's funny, there was actually an interview of his where he was being interviewed maybe about a year and a half ago. Mm-hmm. And someone asked, like, she was like, I noticed you get really buff for the Marvel movies, and then you're right back down to like a regular size. She's like, are you losing the weight on purpose? And he just kind of chuckled and responded, and he's like, it's a crazy story. He's like, maybe when this is all over, I'll tell you guys about it. Or he said something offhanded like that.
Yeah.
And I just saw somebody on YouTube had posted that fucking quick little interview, and I was like, oh shit, he was saying it right there.
Yeah.
Because she was like, how do you go from looking so good and then going so skinny real quick? And he thought it was funny, like that shit was crazy.
Yeah, there's another one I saw too where someone else posted, like he was on a radio show and they were talking about how he has connections with like cancer patients, and now he was like watching over these two boys and stuff, hanging out with them, and then they end up passing away, and he started like breaking down. And he said like they're like big Black Panther fans too and all that too.
Oh man.
Yeah, so he's kind of talking about that, and he was just getting choked up talking about them passing away and stuff. So you can tell right there,
there's like a deep connection to what they're going through.
On that right there for sure. Yeah.
Damn, that's sad to hear.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, also another big like kind of sad shocker too was that the person he was dating, he actually married her like a few weeks before he passed away too.
Shut the fuck up! No,
yeah.
That's so sad.
So like, was that kind of a way to like let's do shit right now type of thing?
Yeah, like let's make life count type of thing.
Yeah.
Dude, that is depressing as fuck.
It is.
I didn't know that part. That's sad.
Yeah. So yeah, thoughts and prayers to his family and all that.
Yeah, Chadwick Boseman, to the man I actually thought was African the first time I heard him talk. I was like, he's a pretty good actor. I'm like,
yeah.
I feel like I'm so used to hearing people do bad accents. I'm like, he's
he's legit.
Yeah, like this guy's good. This guy must actually be African. There's no way he's that good.
Seriously. But yeah, also Marvel did like a tribute video too on YouTube.
I heard.
Yeah, like a 4-minute video, which everyone was just talking, like just interviewing, like, oh yeah, he's a great guy and all that too. So that was pretty cool that they did that out there too.
Did you did you see what kids are doing online? Like kids are getting online and like taking pictures of all their superhero toys lined up around Black Panther.
Oh, for real?
Like a tribute, like to his. I know, seeing him off or whatever,
That's crazy.
It's just crazy, man. It's really... So, hey, quick question. So, There's a big debate in the fan community. I think it's mostly leaning away from it, but how do you think they should go with Black Panther 2?
Mm-hmm.
They can't ignore Wakanda. So I think there's there's a big lean towards Shuri coming up. But there's also a big, strong community saying, like, just recast him.
I don't know. Like, some people are against it because, like, why would you, like, step on his performance and all? Like, why you can't replace him, you know?
So soon afterwards, too.
Yeah, and it is soon, too, because, like, we just barely got used to him, you know? And, like, we're just ready for, like, oh, let's see the next big thing he does, you know?
Yeah.
But now we can't get that now, which kind of sucks. Also, one other thing, too, related to, like, maybe some foreshadowing, which is fucking scary as fuck, too, was there was an interview with him. It was after Infinity War, though, so before Endgame.
Okay.
But after Infinity War happened, there was an interview with him, and someone asked him, like, hey, so what about Black Panther 2? What's going to happen there? And he's like, I'm dead. And he's like, no, you're not. We're not ready for you to leave. You're not.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So.
Wow. That's too much, actually.
I mean, he died in Infinity War. So that's what he was talking about.
I know what he was talking about, but, like, now it hits hard. Like.
Yeah. So that just kind of, yeah.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
So there's that, too. So, again, was he, dropping hints? I don't know.
I don't think he knew he was going to die.
Maybe he didn't. No, but
maybe he was hoping he was going to make it. I mean,
I'm
I don't
pretty
know.
sure most people do.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, like, what did they do now? Like, you know, like, I would be completely fine if they don't recast him and just pass the mantle on to, you know, Shuri something, because that would be dope.
You know, and honestly, logistically, I think after everything that just happened with Star Wars and how Disney's not, you know, in the best graces with the fans because of Star Wars, I don't think they'd want to take the chance.
Because of Leia?
Yeah, because of the trilogy in general.
Okay.
You know, how people weren't happy about it. You know?
Okay.
Because, you know, a lot of people were giving it the benefit of the doubt until the movie 9 came out, and everyone's like, okay, this trilogy is trash. You know, but the Leia thing is also what I'm talking about. But the point I'm trying to make is that with the fan backlash and the huge fan hate for, like, some of the decisions Disney's been making, I don't think they'd want to take the chance of recasting Chadwick Boseman and possibly pissing everybody off.
Yeah, true.
So logistically, to me, I think it makes most sense and it would make the fans most happy if they just CGI'd his face like they did with Leia. For, like, maybe just for 20 minutes of the movie, long enough to pass along the mantle to Shuri, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what they will do, but, you know, I'm just thinking that's probably the best way to keep people happy and still do honor to the character, you know? Like,
something like that, you know. I was kind of hoping with Star Wars too, you know how they had their scroll to kind of, like, catch you up on what's going on between movies. I was hoping for Leia, they mentioned in there, yeah, something happened.
I know.
And yeah, Leia died, and they start off with, like, a funeral or something like that. That would be, like, I'm still counting, like, I would have liked that for Black Panther.
Dude, I see what you're saying, like a little.
Yeah. Like, maybe start off with
the Panther has fallen, like the first thing it says, you know, like the war, the countries are in disarray, they're at war now because
something
Black
like
Panther
that.
passed.
I don't know, maybe something like that. Like, give us a brief description, like, oh yeah, some big war happened or something's going on, and then they kind of start off with, like, you know, him, like, you know, like at a funeral, and they're all, like, just passing on the torch or whatever. So maybe something like that. I don't know.
That could be cool.
Or if you want to get crazy,
What, have Dr. Doom or somebody
yes.
new kill him?
No, not kill him, but Multiverse of Madness should be coming out before the next Black Panther,
Okay,
right?
now, I've considered this possibility too. I think that might actually be okay, maybe.
So what if something so crazy just happens with all that when the movie ends, we're just in a slightly tilted universe where certain characters just never existed or, you know, haven't been replaced?
Oh, that's what you're saying. Like, they just tilt him out of the universe because of whatever happened with the multiverse. I was actually thinking that maybe they would bring in a Black Panther from a different universe.
Or that. That could be cool,
I thought
too.
that's where you were going with it, actually. But
Yeah.
what you said too is also pretty interesting. That could happen.
Yeah, so I don't know, just spitballing, but I guess we'll see. But, like, yeah, not casting a new one is kind of my vote.
Me too. Don't cast a new one. I think it's dumb. I think
Don't replace. Yeah.
I guarantee your movie sales will tank if you do that. Like, at least not. You won't get the billion you got before, for sure. So, on another side note, did you know another famous Marvel actor died this week? It
No.
was low key, but it happened.
It was Loki?
No, it wasn't Loki. You would have heard about that.
I was like, what?
No.
Was it Stan Lee?
It was the voice of Cyclops from X-Men the animated series.
Oh, something back to back to Chadwick Boseman real quick. T'Challa.
Wait. This motherfucker died too. Hold on.
I know, no. Before we move on from Chadwick Boseman, his last performance for Marvel is in What If.
Oh, because the vocal recordings, right?
Mhm,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
Yeah. So if you want one last,
he's gonna be
T'Challa.
He's gonna be Star-Lord.
Is that what it is? Oh
What
shit.
if T'Challa was Star-Lord?
Ah, okay. Yeah.
In other
so-
words, he gets abducted by Yondu.
Oh man.
And
But that would be like the last performance we get from him. And I guess in Marvel, I guess in any performance, I guess, right?
in anything,
'Cause I don't
yeah.
think he was working on anything else.
No. They're gonna re-release that movie that he did about Jackie Robinson, though, I heard.
Oh, that's cool.
Anyway, as I was saying, AJ, before you disrespected the dead, the voice of Cyclops also passed away this week.
What voice of Cyclops?
The voice
from
of Cyclops.
from the original animated?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
From X-Men the animated series. His name is Norm Spencer. And the only reason this is extra sad is because this just got fucking picked up. You know?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, fuck, man. It just got picked up. And now we're not going to have Cyclops' voice.
You'll get a new voice.
Every time, let me tell you something, man. Every time I read the comic books, his voice is the fucking voice I hear coming from Cyclops. Every time, to this day, dude.
That's cool.
So I'm like, damn, that's kind of sad. So rest in peace to Norm Spencer, too. You know, whoever replaces him, I hope they're close at least. Too.
I never watched enough X-Men, so I don't know what his voice sounds like. So
You got Disney Plus, bro. You got no
yeah,
excuse.
no,
That show's
yeah,
so
I want to
good.
watch it too. I keep forgetting I can go and watch it now.
It's so entertaining, dude. Okay, let's
But
jump
damn,
into.
that sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
Other news.
Other news, real quick. Magic the Gathering is going
Yeah.
to be having a collaboration with AMC.
Hmm.
So in 2021, there'll be a new Magic the Gathering set coming out called Zendikar Rising. But before that, later this year, there's gonna be one more drop. It's gonna be called Secret Lair. I guess it's a piece drop from whatever previous arc was happening. You know how they have like 4 drops within an arc? It's really weird with Magic the Gathering.
I don't know. Ask Will.
They basically have seasons.
Uh-huh.
Like they have this series called Planeswalkers, for example.
Okay.
And then they do 3 season drops. Like 3 months they drop a set of cards, 3 months they drop another set of cards, and 3 months
That's
they drop another set
crazy.
of cards. And that's all for that arc.
Yeah. Okay.
And that arc usually has a theme, like the 2 colors that are focused on.
Okay.
Anyway, the point is,
I think Pokemon does something similar too, actually.
I think so. Yeah, I think they do. I think they
been
adopted
noticing.
it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Secret Lair, which is the newest drop that's coming, will feature a collaboration of Walking Dead and Magic the Gathering.
Whoa.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of Walking Dead themed things in the Magic the Gathering cards that come out from that one. I think that's pretty cool. It's just different, and I like the fact that there's Magic the Gathering's always been good at incorporating random mythologies and kind of sneaking them into their shit. So it's cool that they put Walking Dead in there. I'm a little over Walking Dead, but it's still cool. Yeah, so if you're a fan of the cards, keep in mind that will be happening. You'll probably see some familiar stuff really soon.
Yeah. Well.
Everyone needs will. AJ.
So speaking of like Walking Dead, actually, I don't think is Walking Dead on Netflix.
It was at one point.
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
Anyways, Netflix is doing something cool. So now if you go to netflix.com/watch-free, you can do just that. You can watch free Netflix.
Really?
Yeah, so they're offering this thing for non-subscribers. So if you're not subscribed to Netflix at all, or if you're interested in getting someone hooked onto Netflix to go get their own subscription, tell them to go to netflix.com/watch-free. Watch-free. Does he have to put the dash there? I'm not sure if you have to do. But anyways, so what you'll get there are I think you get full movies. So you can watch Murder Mystery, apparently, which is a Netflix original. Mostly the stuff here is Netflix original. Elite, Baby Boss. Oh, the fucking Baby Boss has a Boss Baby has a series on Netflix
Oh, it's
now.
a series?
What the shit? I did not even know that was a thing. Bird Box, you can watch that for free when they see us. And all these series ones that are here, you get 1 episode.
Just enough.
So they kind of just tease you just enough, yeah. So this is all pretty much a way to like tease people into like getting a subscription. And I heard that once you're done watching one of these, at the very end, it's going to ask you like, oh, so do you want to join now? Do you want to subscribe to Netflix? So, but I think it's pretty cool that at the very least, you can get a taste of what Netflix is offering and stuff like that, or watch a couple of things for free here. So yeah, if you're interested or you know anyone interested, just go check this out. Even Stranger Things is on there too, which is pretty cool.
Okay.
You down?
Yeah, fuck it, man. I'm always down. Well, I have it already. So.
Yeah, I know.
So check it out. Other things. Batman, right?
Who's that?
You've heard of him, right?
Sounds familiar.
Well, guess what? Now you're gonna be able to drive with him.
What?
If you have Waze,
Uh-huh.
starting October 31st on Halloween,
Oh my god.
Batman can become available as your narrator.
That's cool.
For your Waze driving. And not just any Batman voice. Kevin Conroy, the one from the animated series
Ooh.
from the 90s.
That's cool.
And he'll tell you how to get to where you're going with some random, Batman-like comments.
Yeah.
And you can also switch it into the Riddler.
Oh, what?
If you want to hear the Riddler, and who's the same voice actor from the animated series back
Yeah,
then,
he's gonna
too.
tell me like where to go in riddles.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe he's gonna fuck with you or something, or like
Like
joke
make
around.
a Beyonce turn.
Yeah,
at
right.
The next intersection. Like what the fuck, Beyonce?
The day Riddler makes a Beyonce reference.
To the left.
Yeah. Oh, and then I guess your car's avatar will also be able to get a little Batmobile symbol.
Nice. Yeah, they do that too. I know that. You can change your little vehicle,
Like.
your avatar.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I've been not using Waze. I've been using Google Maps because Waze used to piss me off for a while.
Yeah, no, I don't use Waze at all because it pisses me off too.
But you know what? I've been realizing Google Maps pisses me off too. I'm like, I don't remember which one pisses me off more. So I'm like, nah, I think I'll go back to Waze and try it out again with Batman's voice and see if it pisses me off less. Because Google Maps be pissing me off too. I'm like, that should be lagging. Like let's say I miss a turn or something. I'll be like 3 directions past all the corrections before it finally takes the time to correct my shit and tell me.
Oh yeah,
that sucks.
That happens
dude.
to me sometimes. Yeah, it's rare when it happens, but like, I usually like know where I'm like partially going most of the time. So if that happens, I'm like, yeah, I know.
Well, if
I'll
I
just
did-
do the next turn and turn around here.
If I did, that would defeat the point of Waze now, wouldn't it? If I knew where I was fucking going. But anyway,
True.
but yeah, anyway.
The thing that pissed me off with Waze is like I didn't know where I was going with Waze. Like even though I knew like where I was supposed to be, it would take me down some fucking like weird streets sometimes. I was like, where am I even going right now?
I
like,
will
why
say
can't I
that-
just stay on the main road back there? Like, yeah, I know it's a little bit of traffic, but
I will say Waze has put me on the weirdest adventures. It would always get me where I wanted to go, but it would have me fucking questioning what the fuck is going on all the
Yeah.
time. Like,
and that's the thing that with Waze too is like its whole thing is that like it'll give you a quicker route, but it's just gonna be weird as hell.
yeah, if you're cool with the weirdness and the side streets and maybe even alleys sometimes, then yeah, go for it.
and that's what I didn't like. I was like, I don't want to go down no fucking random little streets here. Like, just keep me on the main streets. It's all right. I don't care if I'm gonna get there 1 minute early. You know.
AJ, 60 seconds. 59 actually.
And what sucks too is like I fucking hate it when fucking those map systems take you down a small street and then have you do a left from the small street onto like a bigger street that's fucking busy as fuck.
Jesus.
I hate that shit.
You know what? You're right. That is kind of a burn
and
sometimes.
Waze would always do that shit to me too. It's like, all right, go down this small street. Okay, now make a left over here. I was like, why the
You
fuck?
make it sound so easy, right?
Yeah, it's like it's not that easy. I gotta wait like 5 minutes for both sides of traffic to be clear before I can even try to go.
And they're like, "What's wrong? Are you experiencing traffic?" Like,
Heck no.
like,
That's the one thing that always pisses me off. Anyways, but yeah, maybe Batman will piss me off now.
yeah. I feel like you'll be less aggressive if Batman's telling you.
Yeah, I wonder who it was. I'm not sure if it was Waze or maybe it was like one of the Garmin maps. They're like a Darth Vader voice and a Yoda voice.
You know what?
Stuff like that.
I don't think it was Waze. Or maybe it was Waze. We talked about it on the podcast even. I don't remember which one of us had the
I
news,
don't
but
know
we
yeah, I know
did.
someone did that too. So I think Waze does that once in a while too, which is pretty cool. But yeah, anyways, that sounds dope.
Yeah. Halloween, guys. You can have Batman tell you where to go. AJ?
Yeah, speaking of Batman, AT&T, who kind of owns Warner Brothers Interactive Games, which does, Arkham Asylum, also the
Suicide
new
Squad.
Suicide Squad game and all that too. Yeah, a bunch of cool games like that. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about how AT&T, who owns it, which is fucking weird, how they're trying to sell that portion of themselves, the Warner Brothers game stuff, to somebody else. And there's a bunch of people who are interested in all that, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, turns out they're not wanting to sell any anymore. Like they're good. They're like, nah, we're good. We're not gonna sell that shit no more. I'm wondering if the Suicide Squad trailer that came out and all that, maybe it got so much hype that maybe they're like, yo, we can actually make some money right now when this launches. So maybe we should keep it on for a little bit before we sell this whole thing, So maybe that's what's happening there. I don't know.
That could be.
Yeah, but so far we can, not worry about them being sold off, and I think things will still be as they've been, for a while now. But
So they still get to make their money for a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is a piece of news we talked about last year. But we had never got a real answer for it. Avatar: The Last Airbender. There's a lot of rumors last year that there was originally going to be a 4th season, or that the creators were plotting to do a 4th season of The Last Airbender.
Yeah, I think we did talk about this.
Yeah, right.
I remember I had this big article about it too.
Yeah, I think you were the one who brought it up. But we never heard anything else about it. Like, it was just rumors going around and nothing came of it, right?
Yeah.
But I guess just last week the creators were asked about it.
Again?
Yeah, they actually asked them last week.
They responded to this maybe last year. How they were saying like, no, we never had planned this shit at all. Like the creators came out and said like, we always intended it to be just three parts, 3 books. That's it. We had nothing beyond that.
Yeah.
Like, we ended it how we wanted. And they even said like, yeah, we don't want to be bothered by this question ever again. This is like last time we're responding to this.
Well, guess what? 2 days ago,
They got asked again.
they were asked again.
Oh god.
That's so funny that you say that, because like, dude, someone literally asked them the same shit. This is not an old article. This is new. Yeah, they're like, 3 books. It was always going to be 3 books. They're like, that one time they had possibly planned a little epilogue episode, they said, which would tell you a little bit of a time skip. But then they made Korra instead, and they threw that idea out. So they're like, no, 3 books, no extra episodes, no extra seasons. Like, this was always going to be it. Even that idea of the epilogue was like when they were making season 2. So that was like scratched way before they even got to the finale.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah, so it's exactly what AJ said. I guess they've answered it before.
Yeah.
They said the story I wanted to tell was Aang about him struggling with taking some of that inside, and probably a considerable amount of anger and guilt and big feelings that he had, and working it out through his childhood and growth as a character. Yeah, exactly what we got in The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
So
That's funny.
I feel like maybe in a couple years we'll be getting this article again, and they're gonna be like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, don't you pay attention? Like, I'd be so pissed off. I'm like, I just put this big tweet out or a blog post, whatever, like 6 months ago. Like, just refer to that, please. Next question.
Yeah, dude, September 1st.
Damn, that is interesting.
I'd be fucking pissed, bro. I get them, dude. I'd be fucking pissed. Like, dude, you can Google that we answered this already.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure it's somewhere. Go listen to Unfocused. He should have been like, go listen to Unfocused Podcast.
Right.
A couple of months ago or something. They talked about it. Trust me. It's all there.
And I guess the only question that was new was, has there been renewed interest in doing a season 4 ever since the whole Netflix thing, and and the Kyoshi book? And the answer's still
And
no.
he's like, do you like to eat dog shit?
You're like,
There's your
have you
answer.
ever liked to eat dog shit? Would you change your stance on eating dog shit? No? Okay, here's your answer. They basically asked with all the Netflix shit and the Kyoshi book coming out, you wouldn't want to do another season? They're still saying no. So that's the end.
He's like, no, go read the book. Go read the comic books.
Yeah, and they did mention like there's Dark Horse books.
Yes.
Talk more about it. They're like, and that's what they said. They didn't even plan to make the Dark Horse books. Dark Horse came up to them and said they're interested in the Avatar story continuing. We have a couple ideas. Do you like these ideas?
Yeah, and they're kind of just like inputting stuff into it too. They're not even writing the stories.
They're more like the check people. They check it and make sure it fits and makes sense. And everything.
Yeah.
So even that, what we do have, wasn't their choice. Like they didn't want that. Like,
Yeah. And it's not even completely written by them either. So that's crazy. But yeah, their input's definitely in there.
Leave the Avatar creators alone. Yeah. AJ?
All right. So Animal Crossing, like we kind of talked about a little bit earlier, has a new update. I think every month or every couple of months or every season maybe is what it is. Things kind of change at the beginning of the month. And what we're getting this month are some just like new bugs and stuff like that. So if you haven't played Animal Crossing in a while because you're like, man, I caught all the stupid bugs, I caught all the fish, well, now you can go back and turn on the game and catch some new shit. And there's a whole list. And also, Northern Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere, they get different shit because the seasons are different,
Oh, that makes sense, actually.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
So we'll get like, different type of butterflies now. Crickets are now all about. There's a red dragonfly now, which I'm down to find. And certain other bugs come out like at different times now and stuff like that. New fishes like a cherry salmon, gold trout. I haven't heard of that yet. Mitten crab. I haven't seen that yet. There's some random new stuff out there. Both sea creatures, fishing, and bugs. So also some new items that popped up too. We've noticed. So Carla's been showing me all this new stuff. Like, oh look. Oh, also you can shake trees and pine cones and acorns of Fallout now, which is fucking completely brand new. That's never been in Animal Crossing before, as far as I remember. So that's new too. And a new DIY shit you can make out of those pine cones and acorns. What else did I hear was new? Supposedly, I haven't seen this yet, but supposedly there might be some new fossils that you might be able to find too. I haven't heard that confirmed yet, but I heard that mentioned somewhere. But those are all some things to look forward to. Also, I think the fireworks shit has ended now. That was only supposed to be for August, so no new Sunday events as far as I know right now. But yeah, that's your Animal Crossing update there.
All right.
That's what's going on there.
Cool. In other news, okay.
Oh, by the way, don't forget we have a WAG's toy roundup today too.
Oh yeah.
So
let's do a couple more pieces of news, and then maybe like 10 more minutes worth of news, and then we'll switch over to that.
All right.
Okay. You made me lose my train of thought. Where was I at? Mandalorian.
Oh shit.
Season 2.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's right.
right. Today was announced by Disney and Star Wars.
Nice.
Mandalorian Season 2 will begin streaming its first episode October 30th on Disney+.
What's up with 30 and 31st this year? Like,
I think everyone's gearing up for Halloween. Halloween seems like
Yeah.
it's going to be big this year.
not.
I think in some, maybe not trick-or-treating, but I think Halloween's going to be big this year because I'm seeing Halloween shit everywhere way too fucking early.
No, September 1st is usually when shit starts popping out.
No, I've been seeing shit for a week, though.
Oh, okay, before September.
Yeah.
People are just
There's a
excited.
new Krispy Kreme. That's what I mean. Everyone's excited for Halloween this
Yeah.
year. So I think there's going to be cool shit. Maybe haunted houses and shit. Especially with social distancing. A haunted house would be fucking terrifying. You can't go in a group of people. You can only go in with a small group. Like, dude, haunted houses might be the shit this year. Like, shit might be real. Okay.
That's a good point, actually.
Yeah, it was announced by the official Mandalorian Twitter first at 7 a.m. this morning. October 30th, Disney Plus, The Mandalorian will be streaming its first episode. The only thing that makes me sad, last time when it came out, did they release 2 episodes at once?
I think it was like 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah, 2 or 3
all at once,
yeah.
and then it came out like one by one afterwards.
Right. So this one, they said only the first episode is streaming on the 30th. So I feel like this time we're getting one at a time.
Last time, I think the reason why is because Disney Plus had just came out, so they wanted people to stay and have reasons to stay.
They wanted to grab people.
And it was also like wasn't like the first 2 weeks free or something like that. So I think they put out like 3 episodes right away.
So you could binge it.
So you could binge it real quick, and then you can start waiting for the next one. And by then,
Your thing will run out.
Yeah, your free trial will run out, and you
you're
got to
right.
pay for it. Yeah.
That's
So
smart.
that's what happened last time, I believe. But now that it's an ongoing thing, people have subscribed and all that. Yeah, so now they're going to how things should have been.
In the fucking first place,
Yeah.
right? All right, yeah, so keep an eye out for that, guys. AJ?
Yeah, and right when it ended, too, like, we had to wait for it. Like, it was, like, getting good. It's like, oh, fuck, now I got to wait every week. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Oh, man, I can't wait for more Mandalorian, though. As I read the news, I was reminded, like, how excited I was every week when it was coming out. Like, yeah.
All right. So last week I mentioned that Pokemon Go mentioned Mega Stones are coming to Pokemon Go, right?
Yes, sir.
So they finally came out and talked more about it. So there's going to be, starting actually just yesterday, September 1st, Mega Raids are now a thing too. So what I heard about this whole Mega Evolution thing, the way they're going to handle it, which many people are upset with it, and I think it's stupid too, is you have to fight at these raids, or I guess these Mega Raids, and collect Mega Energy. And then once you collect enough Mega Energy, then you can Mega Evolve one Pokemon for about 4 hours, and then you're done, and the energy's gone. So that's kind of lame because being able to do raids often like that is difficult. Not difficult, but like it's just annoying to have to go find a raid somewhere and then do it just to get a little bit of energy. Right now, I think there's like an event where they make it easy for you to do it with a Beedrill, and then you can do a Mega Evolution of a Beedrill. And the other Pokemon you can Mega Evolve right now are the starters, so the original starters. So Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. You can Mega Evolve those, but they take so much more energy to do compared to a Beedrill. Which, if you think about it too, both Beedrill and Butterfree were like easy evolutions in the beginning of the game. So I kind of feel like that's a kind of a, what you may call it, one of those things where like, for Pokemon. Anyways, so that's what's going on there. And then
Mega Energy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's what's going on right now. And this event to get mega energies, like I guess easily, these mega raids are lasting until September 7th. So next Monday is when that will end.
So what happens when it ends?
I don't know what happens, but I'm pretty sure there'll still be a way for you to catch energy some way. But somehow, I think it's just an abundance of these mega raids happening. But I think later it'll just be a little more, random and
It's like
a little more rare.
Splatfest
Yeah.
for this.
Eventually
there will be a way, but you'll never get as much as you got during
I would say,
Splatfest.
imagine they did Splatfest for, every other day or something, like a Splatfest event was happening. And then after a week, they're like, okay, now that we're going to do them, monthly. It's kind of something like that, I would say. So it's kind of weird. I would like them to do items. Just give me a play. Allow me to put an item on my Pokemon so then I can have a Mega Evolution Stone on there. That would be cool. A Mega Stone, rather. So that would be cool, but they haven't implemented that into the game yet. Don't know if they plan to or not, but that would be cool. But no, that's not how they're doing it.
All right.
I should check it out, see what it looks like.
Other news. One of the most famous sci-fi stories of all time. It's actually a Chinese written sci-fi book called The Three-Body Problem by Liu Kixin. I hope I pronounced that right. It's a Chinese name, so I probably got it wrong, but I did my best. Apparently, that has been picked up by Netflix. It's normally it's in the book style. It's a 3-book story.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a big trilogy thing with a long epic story. The other books are called Remembrance of Earth's Past and The Dark Forest and Death's End, as well as The Three-Body Problem. So it's a trilogy of books that will be adapted into a Netflix series. Only thing I'm not happy about is it will be by Benioff and Weiss, the guys who made Game of Thrones.
No.
It's their first project since Game of Thrones.
Wow.
And they're very excited for it. They said their exact comments are, Liu Cixin's trilogy is the most ambitious science fiction series we've read. Taking readers
They actually read it, though, huh? Oh, okay.
That's what they say. That's what they say. Readers on a journey from the 1960s until the end of time. From life on our pale blue dot to the distant fringes of the universe. We look forward to spending the next few years of our lives bringing this to life for audiences around the world so we can just totally ditch it and destroy it at the very end. No,
that's like, what the fuck?
I added that because that's what they did with Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
Damn it, this should have been dick moves. Wow, I fucked up.
True, you did.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know anything about this story. So that's the only reason I'm kind of mad about it, because I don't want somebody to fucking ruin it for me or make it good and then fuck it up halfway through because they didn't want to do it anymore. But yeah, it's happening. I was interested right away by the name, The Three-Body Problem. I think it has to do with dimension warping and shit, and I don't know what that.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. That alone is interesting to me. But yeah, hopefully it's actually good. We'll see.
I've never heard of this series, though.
Yeah, it's only a book, so it's like a sci-fi novel.
Yeah, I don't read, so.
Not me either, but but yeah, it'll be coming out soon. There's no release date, but we're guessing the next couple of years. Netflix and the Game of Thrones creators. You want me to do another one, AJ?
Yeah, if you want, and then we'll jump into this toy roundup.
All right.
Some swag stuff.
Yeah, other things. Tales from the Hood, Volume 3. Anybody remember Tales from the Hood?
Remind me what this is, because I think I might know it.
They're horror/comedy movies about like urban black societies and black communities and shit like that.
I might have seen one.
Yeah, I'm sure you've seen one. The first one's really fucking famous, like pretty popular in the horror community, and just in general. Like it was on TV and everything. Like they would show it on TV. It was big in the movie theaters.
One thing I remember seeing, it was like these little tiny people like running into a house and like attacking. Is that what it is?
Yep, that's Tales from the Hood. Yep.
I don't remember anything but just that little scene happening. Okay, so
that is one of the Tales from the Hood stories.
All right then. So there's a 3 now?
Yeah, 3's finally being made.
Wow. When did 2 come out?
Oh, dude, it's got to be the 90s.
Oh, so they all came back like close together?
Yeah,
Shit.
1 and 2 came out back then. What was I gonna say? Yeah, you can if you've never seen them before, I believe the other 2 movies are available on Sci-Fi's app, their streaming service, whatever that is.
Wow. Okay.
This movie will be released on DVD and digital to Sci-Fi. So you will not be able to see it in theaters, even if you do have theaters open near you. But yeah, Spike Lee's back involved in this, and he's gonna be directing it. The guy who played Candyman, Clarence Williams III, he's gonna be in it too. Yeah.
That sounds cool.
That's it. Yeah, just the fact that something from our childhood is kind of reaching back and like
Yeah.
making a resurgence. But I guess that's kind of a thing lately, huh?
Oh, we have an image right here too. My bad.
Oh yeah, fucking up, fucking dope. I don't know if that's yes, that's Tales from the Hood. There you go. I feel like that's a perfect representation of.
Or is it this one?
I think it's the first one.
Uh.
But either way, I feel like that makes the point pretty clear what this is about. And here's the actual poster if you want to like.
Oh.
The first one's the logo. This is the poster. So.
That looks creepy.
Yeah. Right. So.
Shock, lock, and barrel.
Yeah, Tales from the Hood, Volume 3. Keep an eye out for that, guys. October. Halloween's coming.
All this October shit being announced.
Halloween's coming.
Hey, switch over.
By the way, Krispy Kreme has not one, but 3 pumpkin-flavored donuts, all different.
How can you make 3 different flavors?
I
Dude,
think they're different brands like vanilla pumpkin, pumpkin spice, and some other shit.
they need to make like a Slimer one, like a jelly-filled donut that's like green inside.
Why has no one fucking done that?
I don't know, dude.
That's
Like, I had
pretty-
these ideas and shit, and someone needs to come and like pay me money to get all these ideas out my head.
Dude, you want to
I'm
give
just
them to me
saying,
for
man.
free since no one's doing that yet?
Nah, I'm good.
Man, you're not a team player, bro. All right, with that being said,
Fuck you, pay me.
we got some messages from our buddy Wags.
Oh yeah, let's get into that right now. So we got some new updates from Wags and his weekly toy roundup here. Let's see what he got. Talk to us.
How you doing, Wags?
Oh, this video sucks. There it
Hey
goes.
guys, I'm back.
See,
All
he said
right,
hi
so
to
I'm gonna
us.
set the timer for 5 minutes. We're gonna touch up on some turtle news, some Transformer news, McFarlane news, and then if there's time, we'll squeeze in like a kind of like a third party kind of thing. Okay, so the first piece of news is NECA Ninja Turtles. So if you guys remember, there was a 2-pack with Bebop and Rocksteady animated that kept selling out super quick. It was really hard to get. So NECA is doing that thing that I told you about last week. It's called guaranteed pre-orders. So they open up a window, maybe like a week or two, and then you have a chance to order it, limit 2 per customer, and you're guaranteed it because then they will make it when you order it. So since Bebop and Rocksteady Animated are so popular, they're re-releasing them in this guaranteed pre-order format, along with a 2-pack of Leatherhead and Slash and Leatherhead. The time is almost up, though. The last day to pre-order these is September 4th, 11 a.m. And after that, you're gone. You're screwed. So it's a great chance to pick up the animated Bebop and Rocksteady if you missed out, and if you even collect animated Bebop and Rocksteady in the first place. The next piece of news is... Where did the turtle thing go? So do you guys remember the NECA movie Turtles that came out not too long ago?
Yes, I have one.
Originally they were a convention exclusive, then they were a GameStop exclusive, then they were a Walmart exclusive. So you had multiple chances to pick these things up.
I only got one.
If you managed to get them, they are releasing an accessories pack. NECA is releasing an accessories pack. It comes with 4 new head sculpts, alternate heads, and then with a bunch of accessories. So some of the accessories that it comes with are, let's see, a skateboard, a Donatello straw hat, a stuffed panda, a bag of pork rinds, a box of pizza, a manhole cover,
Accessories
a
and toys?
newspaper, a spinning nunchuck for Michelangelo,
Turtles.
a TV with April O'Neil's face on it.
he was spinning the
'Cause
nunchuck.
I guess now they have the rights to use her face because I think they're PR person now. It's weird. Let's see what else. A bottle of turtle wax, really, and 4 baby turtles. Now the baby turtles and
Hey,
then
pork
the
rinds.
pork rinds and the corn chips and the nunchuck were all things that they previously released in other sets. But if you missed your chance to get those because the GameStop exclusive didn't come with those, there's now a chance to pick those up. But some of these items are brand new. And bonus points for anyone that can guess what part of the movie these items were in.
I think I can.
So there's no price for that
I can guess
just
them
yet,
all.
and those will be up on NECA's the NECA website, the NECA store website only, starting on the 4th. Wow, a lot of things are happening on the 4th. Next piece of news is McFarlane. They're doing they have the DC license now, so they're doing a bunch of DC figures, and they're bringing back Chase figures. So the first Chase figure they're doing is actually going to be the Arkham Asylum Joker. And the crazy thing is they're only doing 3,000 pieces. Only 3,000, that's a lot. And those can be randomly found at Target. So that's pretty nuts. It looks ugly, but if I find one, I'm going to definitely have to pick it up. Another piece of news is... Transformers news just came out, and they're releasing a bunch of new Generation Selects. Those Selects are Transformer figures that are exclusive to online retailers. And one of the ones that they're releasing is actually a re-release of another figure called Red Wing. And it's just a red and white redeco of the Siege Starscream figure. Now, the interesting thing to know about that figure is it was actually originally a Target exclusive, but there was a catch. It was a Target exclusive, but it was only a red card exclusive. Now this thing
Why? 'Cause he's
really
red?
upsets me because the way it was handled was terrible. They did a terrible job of getting this out to people, and then it's somehow still managed to sell out despite how hard it was to get your hands on it. So it was a red card exclusive, meaning you'd have to buy it from their website, and you had to have a red card. What's a red card? Target's credit card. So
Wow.
of course, a lot of people applied for the credit card
Yeah,
because
had
they
good
wanted
credit
to
just to get a
It's
toy.
the only way to get it. And when you go to the web,
Dick
so you can't even
move,
see, you
Target.
can't even. There's no option to buy. Even if you go to the website, it was listed there, and it would say red card exclusive. So the people that got a red card and applied for it and got it would then go to the website, and then it would say, add to cart. But what they didn't do was once it's sold out, they didn't take it off their website. So people would see it on the website, get the Target credit card, and they'd go to the website and it would say sold out. It's awful. Why would they do that to people? I was one of the idiots that got a credit card. I have a Target red card now and no Red Wing. It's bullshit. My God. So this is a great chance for people to get the Red Wing figure, especially those who got screwed and got stuck with a credit card and now have kind of messed up their credit a little bit because of this stupid thing. And the last piece of news is, remember we were talking about Anthony brought it up. Oh, there's never enough time. So Anthony talked about the little Figma, Good Smile, I think is the company, Sega Genesis or Sega collection, where it came a bunch of different models of Sega, like Dreamcast.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
The Saturn, the Genesis.
I was
like,
part of
but
that.
the set is like $50. It's disgusting, but it's so cool. This isn't news per se, but it's something I found online that I thought was pretty interesting. So on Etsy, there's a store called the Bijou Shop, and they actually do sell dollhouse miniatures, and they are actually selling a Nintendo Switch into scale with 1/12 figures and 1/6 figures. Now 1/12 figures are actually 6-inch figures, so these would go well with Marvel Legends, NECA figures, and even maybe the DC figures are a little bit taller. So there's they have a Nintendo Switch, and they have a DS Lite, they have a PlayStation 4, an Xbox 360, and they even have vinyl records. And the quality's not as great as the Good Smile Company.
TV.
These are actually made of foam, craft foam, craft boards, and like an HD Photoshop thing on top. But for the price, it's hard to say no. I mean, look, there's this set where it comes with a Switch and a 3DS for only $18, and it comes with a bunch of game cases too. I mean, all the sets come with game cases, and the best thing about it is you can actually customize the game cases. So you can put whatever game you want on the cover of those game cases, and it comes like a little tiny Switch and a little DS, and then TVs actually come with whatever image you want on the television. So Anthony, if you wanted to, you could have the TV have you guys on it doing Unfocused, which I thought would be really funny. So yeah, I think that's a great set. I might have to get the Switch or the 3DS, and I'll probably give it to my NECA Turtle, or maybe even my Goku. I don't know. I got a ton of figures back here that would love to play, love to have their own system. The only thing they don't have though, which disappoints me, is kind of the older systems like Sega Genesis or a Super Nintendo or a GameCube. I would love to have those. The PS4 one and the Xbox ones even come with little controllers. The only thing the Nintendo Switch one is missing is it comes with the box that it comes in, that that you would buy it in, but it's missing the dock, which sucks. And Joy-Cons would be really nice. Like
who really use a dock though?
Little dock to put it in, that would be absolutely perfect. But I mean, I guess that's asking for too much. But I mean, it looks pretty good. I don't know how sturdy it is, but then again, if it's just for display, I don't see any issues with, it shouldn't fall apart that easily. But it's got a lot of great reviews on it, and so if you're into miniatures, little tiny things like I am, check it out. Etsy Bijou Shop. Oh, there's a Wii too. I didn't see that before. Oh, that's gonna be the news, guys. And a little longer than I intended to. I gotta figure out how to. All right. Well, back to you guys.
All right, Wags. Thanks for joining us on this episode, man.
those miniatures are pretty cool.
Yeah, they were.
That Target shit though, that's a trip.
Dude,
like you had to apply.
Move. And then it wouldn't tell you until you went to the website.
Yeah, and
after
then it'd be
you had the
sold out.
card. Oh, I'd be so livid. I'd be like asking for my money back for sure.
And then Will fucking got a credit card. That's funny.
You can't just like have them undo a credit card, it's not that easy. It's pretty fucking complicated to like undo a credit card.
You know what? Like as long as you don't use it often and you,
Oh, yeah, I
if
guess
it's fine. Like if you have it sitting there, and it's not gonna hurt.
Okay.
The worst, like what sucks that it was like when you cancel a credit card, then it hurts your credit score too.
Yeah, canceling one once it's active is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's something to, I guess, throw out there. I guess.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right. In other news, have you heard of this comic book coming out soon called Berserker?
No, isn't there like an anime?
This is actually unrelated to that. This is an American comic.
Ooh, this is American. America.
You know, only in America. So Berserker is a comic book that is written by Keanu Reeves.
What?
Yeah.
And he couldn't choose a better name that wasn't, similar to a Japanese anime?
I guess he likes it. You know, he's an anime fan, so I wouldn't doubt that he knows it exists. He's a big fan of Cowboy Bebop. He was trying to be Spike for years. You know, he was real mad he wasn't attached to this Netflix thing. But anyway, yeah. So his comic book has been picked up by Boom Studios, and they started a Kickstarter.
Oh, cool. Same thing that do Pokemon.
Exactly.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers, yeah. Boom Studios is known for doing really good shit and giving a chance to things that are more independent. So they started a Kickstarter for this. Just for the promotion and for the specials they can do. They said they have enough money to make the fucking comic. The comic's coming out regardless. But they want to promote it. They want to have specials. They want to have deals people can get it. Because they want this comic to actually, be kind of big,
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, they ended up making $245,000 off the Kickstarter.
Oh, wow.
Don't underestimate Keanu Reeves right now. This motherfucker's on fire. Boom was real smart to go with him. Like, dude, he's on fire right now. People just throw money at him. And yeah, the story is completely written by him, partially drawn by him.
Whoa.
And yeah, and it's going to be a 12-issue comic book about revenge. Not in the same way as John Wick, but it's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, what is the storyline going to be here?
I don't really know too much. I haven't looked into it. And I didn't see anything initially. I just kind of want to be surprised when I read the first issue a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I will be buying the first issue.
Cool.
They have some specials. You can get the soft cover. It's going to be 12 issues or 3 trades or 1 big ass book.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to do the 12 issues, obviously it's going to be standard comic price per issue. If you want to do 3 soft covers to get the whole thing, $50. You get the whole series. There will also be a package that will go all the way up to $2,500, and that will feature a different trade cover, different trade covers for all your trades. Binding options, and you will be drawn into the fucking comic book at some point.
That's
in the
crazy.
Storyline, yeah.
Someone that gets shot.
Yeah, probably. You probably be a goon that gets killed, most likely. That's called the Platinum Immortal box because you'll be part of the story. You'll be immortal once you fucking.
That's cool,
right? But yeah, they want to introduce new audiences to comic books. They want to get people that, because they said they're using the fact that Keanu Reeves has such a big pull right now. They want to use that to re-jump the comic industry. And they're like, you look, if you like, even if you never read a comic in your life, look, this is written and drawn by Keanu Reeves. The motherfucker looks like Keanu Reeves in the fucking drawing.
Yeah.
Like, check it out, support him, and like hopefully that will cause people to actually read comics more.
Yeah,
and
that
start a
sounds
research.
cool.
Yeah, I like, even if it doesn't work, I like the idea.
Yeah,
I like the concept.
For
like,
sure.
Yeah, like, cause I once you find something that you like in comics, you'll get into it more. I can't be a very good example because I always loved Marvel comics and DC comics since I was a kid. But like for you, you got into comics because there's a Sonic comic.
Yeah.
Like, so it'd be cool if they made more things for more people to get into them.
Yeah, like that's the reason why I got into comics is because I saw a Sonic comic one day. I was like, what the fuck? There's Sonic comics, and I bought that shit right away. And I know what issue it was, like issue 35 of the original Archie series. But yeah, that's what got me into comics. Maybe. I guess that was what it was.
I thought you'd be a good example for that point. So.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, either way, check it out, you guys. Berserker. It's spelled all fucked up with no
Vowels.
Vowels, yeah, no vowels. Probably to avoid a lawsuit from the anime. But yeah, AJ, your turn.
Actually,
that probably is why that's done like that.
In Wags' video right now, like he mentioned that those NECA figures that has the special pack with all the little random things in it. Should we go and name all the scenes?
Oh, yo, once the podcast is over, let's
You
do
want to
that.
go back and do that?
Yes, bro, I'll do that with you.
I can totally do that shit. Anyways, other news, we have Nintendo. So I think I mentioned a while back in some other news that Nintendo was gonna do some weird shit with some pre-orders, where like if you pre-order something, then you're kind of stuck to it. You can't cancel it or something like that. Something weird was going on with that a while back. Well, now Nintendo has this new thing going on where when you do pre-order something, you can cancel it within the eShop with up to a week in advance before it's actually released. So if you pre-order something early and you decide like a week before it comes out, like, yeah, I don't actually want it, then you're not stuck to like, to the pre-order and having to buy it. So now you can cancel it. I think that was an issue that we talked about a while back. Mm-hmm. So that's a thing. Yeah. So apparently it was a law thing that had to be passed. Not passed, but like that they had to challenge. Yeah. So the right to refund. So now you can refund it, but it has to be a week before it actually comes out.
Okay. That's pretty cool. At least you got the option.
Yeah. But after that, you're stuck to getting it. So, all right.
All right. In other news, I've been talking about the show that's been on HBO Max lately called Lovecraft Country. It's all about like a horror and the black experience with horror stuff and like Lovecraft and how he was racist and all that stuff. The show's been doing really well. It's got really good ratings. People have been loving it. There is now a specialty video game to go with this. More specifically, a VR experience. Lovecraft Country, Sanctum. And with an Oculus pair, you can either use, there's a version on YouTube you can get, or like something directly from HBO where you can actually play this game that has 3 different levels that are influenced and have themes from this show, Lovecraft Country. I don't know the details about what the levels are going to be like or how interactive it is, but supposedly it's fully immersive. You put the headset on. I don't even really know how the Oculus shit works, but the screen and the headset, and it puts a layer on reality for you, like a skin on reality, and things interact, I guess. Like, I don't really know how it works.
Is it? No, it's an Oculus. It's
VR.
not AR.
Yeah, it's a VR. Yeah.
It's not AR, right?
No, VR. Yeah, so I'm interested in that. The show's creepy, so I'm guessing the game's gonna be pretty fucking creepy. But I really want to see some trailers for this.
Yo, you have a PS4 now. You can get a VR headset for that shit.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I could.
Yeah,
I could do that.
I wonder if it works with that, or if you have to have the Pro version.
You know what? I think you might have to have the Pro. You know what? I think you do. I think I heard about that.
It's more powerful, and that would make more sense too.
Yeah, damn. I think I've heard that before.
Anyways,
AJ,
you know the thing about Oculus too? This was in the news. Was it last week? But Oculus is owned by Facebook. And when Oculus bought Facebook or Oculus was like, yeah, like even though we're owned by Facebook, we're never gonna let you, or we're never gonna allow Facebook, like kind of take over and have you use a Facebook account to log into your Oculus Rift shit and all that. Up until recently, they recently announced that in a couple of months, that's gonna be the way you had to log into your Oculus now.
Motherfuckers, dude, they got out of their way to say it's not gonna happen, and then they go.
Yeah, but that guy that said that, he doesn't work for Oculus anymore either.
Oh, okay. So that's how they got their way out of that. Right?
Yeah, and not only that, but there's like this little tiny loop around too, where it's like, oh yeah, that Oculus headset, will be like that. But this new one that just came out, he didn't say about that, So something like that's going on. But that's the thing about Oculus too. If anyone's wondering about getting an Oculus, just kind of think about Facebook and how you feel with that, and go from there. What are other options right now for headsets? There's the Oculus. There's I think Samsung has one. And then there's the PS4 shit too, the PSVR. Anyway, speaking of PlayStation though, Ubisoft, who makes video games, right? Mm-hmm. They're currently working on some PS5 titles for sure. We know PS5 is going to be dropping later this year. No prices on that yet.
Still.
Or the Xbox shit. No prices on anything. They're just fucking waiting for someone to slip up. Everyone thinks that that Sony is waiting for Microsoft to say something so they can like have their price be a little bit lower than the Xbox.
Meanwhile, Microsoft's probably doing the same thing.
Exactly right. So that's why no one's come out with their pricing yet, because pretty sure that if someone says, "Oh, $500," the next one's gonna be like, "Oh, ours is $400," though.
The only way to beat that is to fucking do something super low or super high.
$200.
It's really the only way to beat that problem.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're both going to be waiting forever until someone draws.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, Ubisoft said that the PS5 may not actually be backwards compatible with PS2, or actually PS1, 2, and 3. But it will be backwards compatible with PS4, which is something that they have said. So this whole backwards compatibility thing is like something that we've been wondering about forever. And ever since it said, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be backwards compatible with PS4," I was like, "Oh cool, everything's gonna be working on that." But I guess it never said 3 and 2 and 1 though, right? So
Yeah.
we may not actually have that on there. That's just a thing to kind of expect. So that means I'll still be keeping my PS3 and 2.
Exactly. Moral of the story, right?
Yep.
Okay. Other news. In preparation for Halloween, Blumhouse has made a partnership with Amazon Prime, and they for those who don't know, Blumhouse is the company that makes really adventurous horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of take some chances. They made that Invisible Man movie that was really good last year. They don't get me wrong, they've had some fails, but they've made some really good fucking horror movies that kind of changed the game, and they're known for doing it cheaply too. Like if you have a
Like
horror
low
movie,
budget shit.
yeah, if you have a horror movie and you want to make it, you're like, oh, we don't know if we have the budget for it. Like they're like, we'll take you, we'll make it happen, and we'll cut some costs here and there, but we'll make your fucking movie happen. And most of their movies turn out pretty good. They have their partnership with Amazon Prime now. They just made a little special thing called Welcome to the Blumhouse, and this will be filled with movies made specifically for Amazon Prime by Blumhouse. As far as we know, there's only 4 that are going to be coming out now, and they're going to be 1 week apart. So for week 1, October 6th, first one will be called The Lie. It's a murder drama. The other one is going to be called The Black Box, and that one has to do with hiding, I believe, hiding a body. I don't want to read too much about the synopsis, and then October 13th, the other 2 movies will come out. One based on a book, the other one is original. The one based on a book is based on the book called The Evil Eye, and that's also the name of the show. A seemingly perfect romance turns into a nightmare when a mother becomes convinced her daughter's new boyfriend has a dark connection to her own past. I don't want to say too much more than that. Also, Nocturne, another one, this will be coming out October 13th as well. So on the 6th and 13th, you will have brand new horror movies, 2 horror movies to watch specifically on Amazon Prime. And supposedly every week that will continue until the end of October. So there'll be more
like
movies
a whole
coming.
Halloween month, like a whole horror movie binge you can do. That's cool.
Of shit you've definitely never seen before, which is even cool.
Which is even cool. That's true.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's a pretty good connection right there.
Yeah, fun idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep an eye on Amazon
I'm not
Prime.
gonna watch them, but that's cool.
Keep an eye on Amazon Prime. Only one I want you to watch is New Mutants, AJ, whenever we get a chance to watch that.
Yeah. Yo, where was Devs at that show?
Hulu.
That was on Hulu?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Devs-
But I keep forgetting where I watched it because I tell some people like, "Oh, check out Des." But I don't remember if it's on Hulu or Amazon though.
Yeah, Hulu.
It was on Hulu.
It seems
okay.
like it could be on Amazon. I see what you mean.
Yeah. Anyways, other news. I got one more piece here.
I think I got one more too.
So the Tokyo Game Show is coming through pretty soon. It's gonna be all online. My thing that I want to talk about though is one of the first things that's gonna happen is the Xbox showcase.
At the Tokyo Game
At the
Show?
Tokyo Game Show, exactly.
Why?
I don't know. Because I was looking at the lineup, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, of course you're going to see this company is going to announce something. We don't know what they're going to announce, but there's certain companies coming through, to talk about stuff. But one of the first ones is going to be Xbox. So I was like, wait, this is a Tokyo Game Show, but I guess they want to break into the Japanese market. I mean, they've been trying,
They've
for
been
so long.
trying hard as fuck for a while.
Yeah, so maybe they'll do something here. We also know that Microsoft has bought up a lot of gaming companies over the years, so maybe one of them can cater toward the Japanese market, and maybe that's what they have to show. I don't know. But that's interesting. And this is all going to be online, so we're going to have 4 or 5 days of just different announcements from the Tokyo Game Show all online and through various YouTube videos and all that. This is all going to start on September 24th, so in a few weeks.
If it's anything like DC Fandom, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I mean, Tokyo Game Show, it happens every year, so there's always some announcement that we end up, talking about in some way here.
Well, I'm talking about the execution of the announcements.
Yeah, doing it online, though.
No,
Yeah.
and just the way they did it. The way they did it was pretty cool. The information was flooded early. It circulated quick. It it was cool releases, things that you actually want to know about. Like, I just hope it's as concise and to the point as DC fandom. I was very surprised that was so good.
A lot of conventions have been doing this shit that we just either just talk about just because it came out and they talked about it, but like I don't think we realized that this was supposed to be some convention or some event that was supposed to be in person, but now they had to resort to doing this. So I think it's been mostly good for most companies this year, and we're still getting more of that. Was there supposed to be a BlizzCon this year at all?
You know what? I haven't heard about.
I forget when that happens, but I'm wondering about that too because
I don't think I heard about BlizzCon this year.
Because I remember someone mentioning that there might be a Diablo 2 remake coming out later this year. So I want to hear that announcement.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. Maybe we can talk about it next week.
We'll see.
I'll look into it. Other piece of news. You ever heard of this show from Cartoon Network called Primal?
No. No. Maybe.
Doesn't even sound familiar, huh?
No, twice. Yeah, no.
Twice. Well, you know. Are you stupid? Okay, so there's this animated show that was on Cartoon Network last year called Primal. You can look up a picture for it if you want, just because I couldn't find it.
I was going to look up Blizzard real quick.
Okay.
BlizzCon.
But yeah, I guess it's a caveman and a dinosaur going on adventures, fighting shit, surviving shit like that.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's an animated thing.
Like Turok?
Yes, it's like from what I see from the pictures, like even look at the picture right here. It looks like an animated Turok, basically.
Oh, this looks cool, though.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be really good. I guess only 5 episodes came out, though, and like that was it. And everyone was like, what the fuck? Like, when's there going to be more? But apparently they just announced there will be more coming out this year. Next month, as a matter of fact, October. It will be available on Cartoon Network's website, on their their station, and then you can also be able to view it on HBO Max because of their partnership with HBO Max. And if you haven't seen the old one, which me and AJ haven't, that's also on HBO Max. So you can go through and check out the first episode right there because they have a little Cartoon Network section. I don't know if you noticed.
So it's been out before, but now they're going to redo it?
No, there's more episodes.
There's more episodes
finally
to continue.
Out.
Oh, okay. How long ago did this first come out?
Last year.
Oh, okay. That's cool then.
But it made a big splash because even though I didn't know what it was, when I saw the art of it, I'm like, oh, I've seen this shit around. Like, for sure I've seen it, you know? But yeah, supposedly it's really good, and it's still happening again. It'll be October 4th at 11:30 p.m.
Everything's on October. What the shit?
Adult Swim. So sorry, I kept saying Cartoon Network. It's not just called Cartoon Network. It's on Adult Swim. So this is a adult cartoon. Means it's probably bloody and violent.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so keep an eye for Primal, guys.
Speaking of dinosaurs and shit, though, I've been noticing and I've been hearing a lot about Jurassic Park recently.
Oh yeah, there's a trailer out for that new game, the new Park Creator game that we were talking about. There's a new trailer just came out yesterday.
For Evolution, the shit that I have.
No, there's a new Jurassic Park game.
I know they have a remake coming out for the Switch. Unless it's that, because I heard that was announced.
Maybe that's... No, I think it's something else.
Because I heard Jurassic Park or Jurassic World Evolution Complete Edition or something like that was coming out, and it was going to be for the Switch. And I was like, oh, that's cool, but I already have it. And then supposedly McDonald's has toys right now for the Happy Meals, and then like Target and shit has like end caps like for Jurassic World and shit like that. And like me and Carla were like, what the fuck? Why is all this Jurassic Park thing going on? And it hit me like yesterday, like, oh, that Netflix series is that dropping soon?
Oh, it might.
That animated series.
I forgot about it.
Yeah, I forgot about it too. And like I was like thinking like, what's happening with Jurassic Park?
And that game,
and also that
game just had a trailer, bro. I'm telling you.
And that Minecraft game too, the Minecraft DLCs was announced that we talked about it like last week or something too. So just a reminder.
Yeah,
but yeah, the trailer I saw, or not the trailer, but the thing I saw regarding a new game was for the Switch, for a game that's already out. And also, BlizzCon looks like it was supposed to happen this year, but they're not doing it. I guess there's no word yet on whether or not. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, they said they'll try something online. So okay, so something with BlizzCon is happening this year, probably online. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. We found it.
It's over.
It's over!
Last piece of news I got, actually, I know I said I was done, but actually I have one more thing.
Okay.
Altered Carbon. Do you watch that on Netflix?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
So no.
Okay, yeah, I don't care for it either, but it's a TV show that's gained a lot of fucking steam in the sci-fi community. And it's all about, like, humanity's future and how we do society and how, like, we have these husks, which are our bodies, and then we transfer our data to a new fucking body at some point.
I'm down.
And the main character basically gets killed in the first episode, and he puts his mind in a new body.
Mm-hmm.
So it almost has a Doctor Who vibe because I think he dies at the end of season 1, and in season 2 he's Anthony Mackie.
Whoa.
Yeah, so they keep like switching it up.
Yeah.
And then in the trailer for like season 2, or I think it's season 3, sorry, Anthony Mackie was like somebody showed up in his first body he died in.
Oh.
And that was like the trailer at the very end. He's like, "Are you surprised to see me?" And you're like, what the fuck,
Yeah.
you know? But anyway, point is, it's a pretty popular sci-fi show that's been on Netflix. Like it was all the rage like the past couple years. Canceled.
Oh, this sounds so cool right now. You got to tell me it's canceled?
Yeah, bro. You're probably gonna want to watch it too. It's pretty. I think they have one more season coming, but after that, done.
Oh, that sucks.
I know, dude, and a lot of people are fucking pissed about it. I watched the first couple episodes. I couldn't get into it, but it was good. I could tell the story was good. I just couldn't get into it myself. Like
Yeah.
I would watch it again and give it another shot. But it just sucks that Netflix has this fucking pattern now of canceling good shit that people are.
Have they been doing that?
About. Yeah, man, we've been talking about it for the past few weeks.
What else has been canceled besides Avatar?
There's some.
That's not true.
There's
No,
some
we're not doing
there's
that.
some criminal show, criminal something or whatever.
No one likes criminal shows.
No, yeah, they do, motherfucker. Something on Netflix that's mad popular got canceled.
No.
I think Lost in Space wanted to do 2 more seasons, but they're only getting 1 more. There's a few of them. Marco Polo just the past year.
I feel like there was something recently that was announced that was like didn't do as big, so like okay, it didn't hit those numbers.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't remember what that was, but there was something like that recently.
And it's a burn because they're like some of their more popular shows, but they're like, well, even if it's more popular, it's not hitting the numbers we wanted to hit, and it's like that's starting to piss people off now. Like,
Yeah.
like why even make the show? So now I feel like people are starting to get jittery about watching Netflix shows because they're like, well, I don't even know if this shit's gonna fucking finish. You
Man,
know?
are they turning into Fox now?
Yeah, they're turning into low-key Fox. They're Fox with bigger openings to starting shows.
Because like that show you're just telling me about right now, it sounded cool. I was like, man, what if it's like a Doctor Who shit going on?
Yeah.
But like every season is just a new big actor that they just put in the role.
They were
That would
wondering,
be cool.
People were wondering if that's where it was going.
Yeah.
But not anymore, like because it's canceled.
Or maybe not like a high end like a actor, but something that's just about there.
Like you know who they are.
Yeah, exactly. Like oh, I've seen that fool a couple times. Yeah.
And people started thinking that's where they were going because they got Anthony Mackie.
Yeah.
And, oh shit, that's a big one.
Yeah. That would have been cool. Oh well.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Maybe someone else can come up with the idea.
That's it on news.
Was this shit here you have about Kobra Kai? Because I want to know about that.
Okay. I was gonna leave it out, but it
Well, I wanna
debuted.
know.
It debuted on Netflix.
Yeah, because I saw it on Netflix.
Yeah, it debuted on Netflix, and not only did it just debut, but it fucking went to huge review. Everyone's fucking loving it. It's the new biggest show on Netflix.
But Kobra Kai, wasn't that on YouTube? Is that the
Yes.
same YouTube one? So did they take it off of YouTube and put it onto Netflix?
Yes, sir.
Ah, okay, cool. So now I can watch it finally.
Yeah, exactly. Because that was the whole thing. We couldn't watch it because you had to pay for it on
Yeah,
YouTube.
you have to get that YouTube Premium or that YouTube Red, whatever that is.
Yeah, but now.
And I was like, damn, should I do it? I'll do the free trial and just binge it real quick.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm glad you said something about it so we can check it out.
Yeah.
We took the picture at least since
Oh,
it's
yeah,
talked
yeah,
about
yeah,
it. But yeah, Kobra Kai, it did come out. I guess season 1 and 2 are both there, and
Cool.
people are fucking loving it. And the only thing I keep seeing is, when is Kobra Kai season 3 coming?
Damn.
That's everything I keep seeing. Even when I was trying to find the first news I found about this coming to Netflix, that's what kept coming up. When's season 3 coming? Announcements for season 3. Possible announcements for season 3 from the creator. Like, so people fucking love it, man. It's real. It's real. Remember, you guys heard it here first, years ago.
Yeah, Wag said I didn't want to pay for that shit. No one wants to pay for that shit. Yeah, I was like on the fence, like, should I do it? I was like, I don't really need to.
Because we didn't know if it was going to be good either. Like, you're going to pay for it and then it sucks. Like, that would have been lame,
True.
So.
But then that season 2 came out, so I was like, okay, there's something good about this then.
Yeah, not to get
Yeah.
another season, right?
Yeah, but I didn't hear too much about it afterwards.
But
But
yeah.
okay, cool.
Now it sounds like season...
Now everyone got to see it now.
and now it sounds like season 3 is inevitable. Like, it's going to happen. Cause
Damn, and imagine all those other Netflix series too now. They're like, damn, they did better on Netflix. Maybe we should just move our shit to Netflix or something now.
Yeah, maybe it'll work out for them after all.
That's crazy.
So yeah, AJ, it's available now. You can watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
Does that full out of a mohawk or is that part of the background
No,
print?
he's got a mohawk.
He's a fucking mohawk.
That's a
Okay.
fucking mohawk,
Damn.
bro. Hey man, Cobra Kai, bro. They're evolving.
I want to go back and watch like Karate Kid now before I start watching this.
I would be down to watch it with you. I haven't seen Karate Kid since I was a kid myself.
I feel like I seen it a couple years ago.
You know what? I think you saw it when you heard about this Cobra Kai news.
No, I doubt it. It's
Are
a
you
little
sure?
bit longer than that. Yeah,
Are
I'm
you
pretty
really
sure.
sure?
Yeah, because I can vaguely remember it.
Okay.
I think I watched it again just because I saw the Jaden Smith one.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I think that's what I'm thinking about. Okay.
I watched that one. It was pretty good.
Hey, funny, at the end of this, Jaden Smith shows up, and you're like, what the fuck? Like,
Dude, that'd be sick.
or,
I'm so down for that.
or Julie shows up, at the end.
The other Karate Kid.
Yeah, the girl, yeah.
Oh man. All right. Anyways,
Unfocused week, AJ, what you got planned?
try to start reading some of these comics now. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this extra volume 14 of Archives, Sonic Archives.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you want to?
Fuck it.
I'm not even sure if these are good stories in here, though, honestly. Oh, shit, Julie Sue. Anyways.
Okay, yeah, what else you got planned?
Start reading these. I got Usagi now. I got new fucking Power Rangers. So I'm gonna be some reading some shit. And then I want to start working on my arcade stick. I'm not sure if I showed this off last week, but I got these little tiny buttons. They're a bit smaller than the normal buttons you get in arcade sticks. See how small that shit is?
Yeah, that's really small.
So I want to try to make a hitbox format. Hitbox is it's all buttons, no joystick on it. So the way
even your directions, there's no stick.
yeah,
you gotta push a
you're
button.
up, down, left, right. They're all buttons.
So
and
if you want corner, you gotta push down and forward at the same time.
yeah, down, back, whatever.
Down, back, yeah.
But it's not laid out like an arrow, like a cross shape. They're actually laid out to kind of just fit your fingers to kind of just flat out stay there. So it's kind of like this curved shape where the buttons are at. So you would think, okay, so maybe one's left and then down and then right or something like that, right? Or maybe it's left, up, down, and then right. No, what it is, it's there's a thumb button and that's up, and then the other three are left and right and down. Is that right? Yeah. So it's left, down, and then right, and then up.
You're
for your
giving me
thumb.
Diablo flashbacks right now.
Interesting. I wonder how that
Using the
works.
directions and on the keypad, and Diablo.
No, you're not supposed to use that.
But you can.
But you can though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I never use it like that. But anyways, so I'm gonna work on that hopefully, and just kind of just take apart my one little panel where my arcade stick is, and slap on this button version of it, and see if I can get used to it or not. So I think you're supposed to use 3 small ones and 1 big one for the other button for the thumb part. But I just got extra ones just in case I want to go all 4, and then in case I want to replace some other buttons. I'm thinking of doing these like for like L2, R2 because I don't really use them. So maybe just put them small on the side somewhere for like a future build. So that's what I'll probably be fucking with this week as well. And of course the usual, more Soul Calibur, more Shangwao training there. Oh yeah, we played Skullgirls. So I had to defend my gem with Skullgirls this week. I didn't have to defend it with Skullgirls. I chose to defend it with Skullgirls, and it worked out. But I definitely want to play more of that. Oh, I got them Fighting Herds too. I forgot. It was on sale on Steam last week.
You got
too.
it?
Yeah, so I ended up buying that, and we actually played it a little bit here. It was Steven and I think Chris played too. It's pretty good. It's a 4-button layout. I guess like original like Marvel 2. So maybe something I'll continue to play too.
All right. With that being said, for me,
And more dot hack.
oh, and more dot. You're gonna watch more dot hack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at it too. Those are the fucking specials that I had to get
Oh, they
from
are?
the game. Unison is one of them, and the other one's like.
You know what I saw here too? Kind
What's
of
that?
it because I'm trying to like number the episodes right and name them correctly, and one threw me off. There's a fucking digest episode, Evidence. Do you know what that is? After 14.
Oh,
between
I
14
think
and
it's like
15?
I think it's like a flashback episode
Oh, you think so?
where they kind of like recap what's been going on and like who's been talking to who, and like just kind of give you they recap some of the subtleties of the show.
Okay.
I think I could be wrong. That
Well-
might. Oh, you know what that could also be in Japan. Sometimes they have little special episodes where they talk to the voice actors and they like tell you a little bit about the show, and like it could be that too. Digest makes me think that.
You know what too? Fucking I remember. Was it Hunter? I think it was Hunter. Hunter had an episode like that.
Yeah,
Like
that's right.
Like I started watching, like I already seen this. I just watched this, and I skipped through a little. Like wait, this is a fucking flashback episode, and I just skipped it.
Yeah, old school anime used to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And Hunter x Hunter was one of the few new ones that did that again.
Yeah.
But yeah. New animes don't do that, but old school anime do that. Like,
So is that kind of like that is probably, you think?
I'm pretty sure. You should turn it on and then we could just skim through it real quick.
Yeah.
Just so I can look at it for you.
Yeah.
I feel like if anything, if they give you any new information, It's at the very end.
Yeah.
They give you some little piece of new information, but nothing like too big.
I think this happened in Hunter x Hunter too.
Oh,
like,
okay.
I skipped to the very end, and there was like this little bit new, but it wasn't
And
big.
you're like, oh, okay, that's cool if that's happening, like kind of thing. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's probably what it is.
Anyways, but there's that.
All right.
What else you doing? Yeah, that's it for me.
Splatoon, Spider-Man 4. Oh, sorry, Spider-Man for PS4. This is the week I'm gonna break into that. Probably tonight if I can stay awake enough later on.
Yeah, don't forget you got Soul. Where's the fucking games here? We got Soul and
Samsho
and Tekken and Samsho and all that shit too. So
yeah, I'm just so used to playing on the computer that I gotta start playing on the PlayStation.
you can fucking find maybe more people are playing on PS. On PlayStation than they are on PC.
It would make sense because, dude, I can't find anyone at night on PC. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, that's the main things. Oh, I want to start Umbrella Academy Season 2 now.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready. I'm going to do it.
Damn,
I'm ready. Might even be tonight. We'll see. But I think I'm ready to start it. Because I keep thinking about the characters and what they're going to do next and what the fuck's going to happen. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, like, where the fuck did they go, dude?
Yeah.
Where the fuck they go?
And now it's starting to be to the point where I'm like, okay, now I'm just torturing myself because I keep thinking about it. And if I'm not watching it now, like, it's not like I want to stop watching it. I do want to keep watching it. So I'm just going to watch it.
And I'm pretty sure you'll get hooked to it right away, too, because I know me and Carla did. Carla, like if she's not that interested, she'll stop every episode or something like that. But she did not want to stop. That's why we killed that shit, like, in a day and a half. Or in a day, actually, really.
In a day.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude, I'm excited, dude.
Because we started one night and finished it the next night, so.
As long as we get more 5, man. I love 5.
Yeah, you'll get plenty of 5 for sure. 5 times the 5, Damn.
That
25.
might be too much 5.
Oh, shit, okay.
Imagine his evil older self 25. Okay.
All right, we got.
Unfocused, guys. Thanks for joining us.
That's right. All right, let's do this.
Don't forget, this is a Collision 28 production. We're live on twitch.tv/Collision28 every Thursday.
Wednesday. Also, you can always catch us on youtube.com/Unfocused Podcast to see rebroadcasting of these episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe there as well.
Also, Twitter, you can message us at Unfocused28. We also give you updates when the show starts. Instagram at Unfocused Podcast. Subscribe, like.
Also, you can subscribe to our podcast show, the audio version, on Apple Podcasts, or just get more information about that on collision28.com.
Or if you have any comments or things you want us to talk about, or maybe things that you feel we missed in the past, email us on unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com.
Collision28.com/Discord to join Discord. That's a thing too.
It's over!
Don't forget to subscribe.